Hey guys, I have an announcement. All I can think about is that one line from Wicked. But anyway, I have an announcement and it's actually pretty big. I am actually moving to Australia for a year and hopefully longer, but at least a year. So I quit my job. I quit my 9-to-5 job as a software developer. I got a visa and I'm gonna be moving to Australia. I say moving because it is for like an extended period of time. It is for a year, but my visa is only for a year, so we'll see how it goes after that. But I am moving there for the time being. I'm gonna do some travels on my way there. I am basically starting a new life and I'm very excited. I think that this is gonna be such a good opportunity for me, and this is actually something that I've wanted to do for a very long time. Yesterday I was actually looking through some of my old journals and I read through some entries from like 2 years ago or like even a year ago where I was like so desperate for something like this, and it's actually happening now and I am absolutely terrified. This is one of the most scary things I've ever done in my entire life, but I am going to be vlogging the entire process and I'm going to be making a lot more vlogs and a lot more travel stuff because of this change. So my channel is going to be changing a little bit. I'm not going to be doing hauls anymore. I'm not going to be doing stuff like that because I'm not really going to have a lot of things. I'm not really going to have a permanent home. I'm kind of being a digital nomad for some time. Like, oh, it's so exciting. But anyway, I won't be able to do hauls, but honestly, you guys, I kind of don't like doing hauls anymore. Like, it was fun for like a little bit, but at this point, like, I just hate the overconsumption. I end up returning most of the things I show anyway because I don't like love them. But like, I don't really like promoting stuff like Shein anymore. Like, I started that when I was in college and I really had no money, and it was really nice to, you know, be able to shop like that. I'll still be doing like fashion related stuff and beauty related stuff just on the road or in Australia. So it's not like I'm gonna be totally like changing everything. It's just gonna be a little bit more minimal. I just thought I'd make this announcement here as a short little video just to keep you updated, but I will be vlogging everything as I'm preparing, as I'm leaving, especially once I like get there. I think vlogging while you're traveling is a little bit chaotic, but I'm gonna try to do my best and I'm so excited for you to join me on this journey. Definitely follow me on Instagram because on there I'm gonna be posting a lot more often, like on stories and stuff. I never had the opportunity to travel because when I was in high school, I was honestly just too afraid to do so. My family never really traveled much, and so I never was like encouraged to travel. I was never brought up in that kind of sense, and I never had anyone to learn from. And in high school, I also just really didn't have enough money, but I know that it doesn't take that much money. I didn't know that at the time. I always thought that traveling was like only for people who had so much money. But most importantly, I was scared, and I also just never had anyone to travel with. None of my friends were super interested. They didn't have enough money, or they didn't have the time, or they just didn't want to. And I was just always waiting around for people and waiting and waiting. And one day I just decided that I was tired of waiting. And last year I went to Australia by myself, solo traveling for the first time in my life, and it was an amazing experience. And ever since that day, oh my gosh, guys, when I was on the plane ride home from Australia, I was sobbing for like 5 hours, I swear to God. And then at that point, I just exhausted myself and fell asleep. But at that moment, I realized that I just need to do something like this. As most people that grew up in the areas that I did on the East Coast near New York City, I grew up being taught that having a 9-to-5 office job is the only way to be successful. You need something like that if you want to be successful, if you want to not starve, if you want to get anywhere in life, basically. And so going to college was the only option. Getting an office job was the only option. I kind of felt like my entire life was sort of mapped out for me, even though I always knew that it wasn't exactly what I wanted. I had some different career aspirations throughout different times in my life, but it was never a corporate job, you know? Not truly. I've just been kind of like pressured. So I really wanted to quit my job for a very long time. In fact, if I'm being totally honest, I have been wanting to quit it since before I even started working. So my job has been stable. It honestly, I can't complain. It hasn't been all that bad. Like, my manager is nice. My team was alright. I got paid well, but I still wasn't like totally happy. And it's just because I'm not passionate about what I was doing at all. I did get my job straight out of college and I saved up some money. And at one point I moved out of my parents' house to, you know, a nice town a little bit away, and I liked it a little bit, but I still wasn't super happy. I still kept coming back to the fact that I wasn't happy with my job and I wasn't happy living here. And New Jersey's fine. I guess I understand why some people like it, but it's just never been for me. I've never felt home here. I've always wanted to get out. In high school, all I wanted to do was move to LA, and then after that it was Bali and Australia, and it's just like never been here. And it's not even the weather, guys. Like I realized that I kind of like the snow. I kind of have been embracing winter this year. It's something else that I don't like, and I think it's just like the vibes of this place. If that makes sense to you, then you are my people, because that's something that makes sense to me. I don't have like a structure for this video, so it's a little all over the place, but I just kind of wanted to get my thoughts out, I guess. So yeah, not happy with my job, not happy where I was living. So that is my major life update right now. I think this is definitely the biggest change that I have ever experienced, or it will be the biggest change because I'm still home, but I'm very excited to share it with you. I'm excited to vlog it. I'm excited to actually go and live my life. I want to go live my life so bad. I just want to have like a Mamma Mia type of like summer, not the pregnancy part, but like, you know, like how she was traveling, although she was in Europe, but still like close enough, you know, like I just want to have that like free spirit, like that kind of thing. I should go watch Mamma Mia tonight. Anyway, sorry, I hope that you will all stick around for this new chapter. Things will be a little bit different, but not all that much different. Still very much the same theme and vibe on my channel, but just better. So click that subscribe button so that you don't miss any of my videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.